Hello friends, welcome to video tutorial of WedgeCommerce that helps to build your own e-commerce store native on Salesforce. In this video tutorial, I'll guide you how you need to configure multi-language for your front end through this admin panel. Over here, you need to first of all, you need to enable the translational Workbench settings over here in Salesforce. So you need to just go to your Salesforce setup and search for the translation Workbench. Under that, you need to click on translation settings and you need to enable it so that you can allow the number of languages. Like you can see, the French and Russian is previously added. So you need to if you want to add further languages, so you need to select the language, say Italian, you need to mark it active. You need to define the users like this. You need to make sure that the store manager, who is the store manager, should have access to this language. So just select the store manager from here, allow in the selected list and save it. And also for the other two which is not active, I'll quickly edit it and I'll just mark it active, and which is already allowed for the store manager. And same goes for the Russian language as well. So I'll just quickly mark it active. So now as we have enabled the translation settings, once you go to this configuration under multi-language, you will find an option over here that will list all the language that you have enabled from the Salesforce backend panel. So basically, whatever the languages that you have defined, all those language will get listed down here. So now we have two ways through which you need to just convert the languages. The first one that I will say, taking the WedgeCommerce demo site over here, there are a few things. There are two things, that is, one is a static labels that you need to convert it manually. They will provide you a list. You need to go through those lists. Suppose you have an option over here as search here. Once you convert it in French, you want to just convert this search here text in French. So this is a static label which will not going to change if you won't configure it or from the translation Workbench settings. So you need to just use this text and you need to just go to custom labels. Once you enable this translation Workbench functionality, just search for the custom labels. Under this custom labels, you will find you need to just search for the search here. Just click on S, and over here you can see we have custom label for search here. You need to click on search here. As you can see, it is allowed for English. So if you want to convert it in French, say, so you need to just click on new local translations. You need to select the language. Suppose if we proceed for the French, so and you need to enter the translated text over here manually. So as I have entered the translated text for French, I'll just save it. So once you convert the site, once any customer is just switching from English to French, then the static labels like search here will get translated in the defined text. So in this way, you need to just go through. You can find all the custom labels for getting used on the WedgeCommerce, which is listed over here. And as per your requirement, you can just translate the custom labels accordingly. So in this way, you will find all the static labels like all categories, check order, blogs, wish list, account, cart. So these options, these labels will be available under this custom labels. You need to just translate it based upon the defined language manually. It is just one-time pain that you need to go through and configure each and everything. And once the customer will switch in the defined language, these static labels will get translated as per the text that you have provided on the specific language translations. So this is for the static labels. Once Like suppose for the specific categories for product name and the product details, these details and these translations will be working once you will suppose if you are creating any product, at that time you can define the language as well, like in which language you want to display the SKU and the product name and all. So just for an example, if you go to catalog section and if you go to any product, and if you click on the plus icon to add any product, so over here you will find an option, like basically over here you just need to click on the plus icon and it will take you to the adding a new product page. So currently I'm on the add product, new product, adding a new product page. So as of now I'm not getting the language over here, in order to define the product in that specific language. This is the Google translation that we have just provided for your help. Just for the using the multi-language functionality, we need to make sure that the languages are enabled. So you need to just enable the languages. You just need to check mark and just enable selected. So as I have updated, as I have enabled the status as activated all the languages, so I'll quickly go to the product detail once again so that I can show you how you can the multi-language will work for the product details and the product name and the category name and all. So currently I'm on the add product page, so you can see basically the languages that you have defined, all those languages are getting listed down here. So suppose if you want to have this product in the Italian, so you just need to enter the product name in Italian language and the product code and accordingly all the details in Italian. So once you are done with that, you just need to save it and proceed to just select the Russian. So for all the languages you can create the product in the same language from here, and once the customer is processing with any switching the one language from another, then the multi-language functionality will be working in both ways. So as you are good to go with the custom label part and also with the translation for these product detail and the category detail and all, so hope you will get the list of all the custom labels as well that you will get from the blog page of the WedgeCommerce, and you may go through this. So thank you for watching this video, and you will go through the next video tutorial in order to just proceed with the automatic email events. And thank you for using WedgeCommerce.